Hi guys, my name is Mohammad Shahzad and you're watching my YouTube channel Skill Set with Shahzad. I got one comment, uh, maybe he's a new guy or I don't know, he's gonna start the CCNA or networking. He want to know about some basic, very basic things, that how to connect the router when we bring out of the box, what are the cables we required, and how we can start with the host name and the password for console, for telnet and for SSH, how to set a banner, like that. Small 6 7 points he asked me to, if it would be great if I can make a video on that. So I started and I'm gonna make it, guys. First, when you took a router or when you have layer 3 switch, mostly routers are going to be on the high end, on the ISP side and other high ends, and like small, medium, and even corporate offices, they're gonna use layer 3 switches, because they use switching capabilities and as well as the routing capabilities on a same switch. For example, this is Cisco 3560, and if we go on a Google, I will go some more details, because there will be a new guys, so some of the comments I already noted down, because different guys they are using. And if we go Cisco 3560 switch or 3550 switch, in our here 3560 24 pair. So 3560 24 port, this is the switch. And if we see, for example, let's go this one. So this is the front side, and it different models has a different type of switches, and front and back you can see here. This is the 3560 catalyst, and whenever we open from the box, we receive a one cable we call console cable. So this cable mostly come with the switches, and I'm not sure which different models. Mostly Cisco was sending this. Otherwise, you can get from the any shop or somewhere. You can find this console cable. Mostly before it was coming with this serial port, but now what happened, that a lot of laptops and your workstations maybe have, but mostly in the data center, when we go near to the rack, we have our laptop to configure. After the rack mounting, we need our laptop to connect, and that all the new laptops, they are coming without this serial port nowadays. So we required a cable similar like this, which has a USB and built-in converter inside of this, and USB to serial, and then it has other end similar like the other cable. So you can find this cable is coming with the box, and this cable we connect to the switch, and then we start configuring the switch. One of my video where I have already shared one video of my real, I have 2 3 Cisco switches, and I already showed you in the one, I think, trunk link on a real routers, real switches, Cisco real switches. I have one video, you can see in the playlist. Okay, so that was the just one thing which I was wanna show you, because we are going to start from the scratch this video as per one request. Though secondly, when we turn on this switch, power on, and then we will require our PC or our laptop to connect. If I go on a laptop, let's see if we have a similar desktop. Yes, we have here terminal also, so we will use our laptop, and then we can have a one console cable. This is the console cable actually Cisco is providing, so we can connect to the console. Here we see is connected to the console. Similar, we will connect in the real scenario also you will have a out of the box the switch you rack mounted, and then power it on, and after powering on it will give you the options, and then we will connect that cable which I just showed you. We can connect and good to go. Second thing, for Cisco console baud rates is 9600. If I go again on the Google, so I can show you. Cisco baud rates, console settings on putty, you can say. Okay, so there is a different type of switches like 3com. If I go on this, sorry, 3com and other switches, they use different, like for example our Dell switch, there is baud rate or speed is different. Then the Cisco switches is 9600. So this is the different putty settings. This is, for example, 9600 is for Cisco switches mostly, and this one mostly we see which COM port is connected when we are going to connect our cable here. After that you go to your computer's this PC and management, and in the management you will come to know which COM port is detected where I have connected my USB. So if you go device manager, so you will find a COM port here. When you connect, it will be here, and it will be showing like USB communication port, and then in the end brackets you will find COM port 4, 5, 3, something like that. So that one is your actual cable is connected, because we are using serial to USB converter. Okay, so that cable, so this one is connected. Now let's go for further details. If I go on my this PC, our management PC, and this is a new switch only, and if we go terminal, and in the terminal you see this is by default Cisco, because it's a packet tracer, so default bits per second, and the data bytes and parity and stop bytes, this is the all information autoly filled. So we will just okay, and then we will see our switch is already there, and it's asking for would you like to enter initial dialog like a wizard. If we click yes, so it will give us a step one by one to configure. But most of the time when we start, mostly we will do this no, because a lot of network administrator, they don't use the other dialog this box to get the instruction or step by step to configure this switch. But some guys, if you are new, so who's don't have a much networking backgrounds, they can start it with this dialog, and it will help you to configure the switch. But mostly here we will do our command lines. I will do no. So first thing, when the switches come out, and we specially planned, okay, why we buy this switch, maybe we have to add into the HR department, maybe we have to install in the some building A, or maybe some building B, or some building C. So then the first thing which is come in our mind, that okay, this switch is, I bought it for my second floor, and for HR department. So first we have to choose the host name of the switch. That's the main thing, and it will give you over the network when you access the switch. So it will give you the hint that this switch is installed on which floor and where. So first come first, we always do to configure a host name. Okay, when we hit enter and we are connected with the console, there is this prompt. Here we always some show commands are working here, but we mostly go to do enable, and we will do enable and hit enter. It will go into hash mode. So this is the first layer of security where we can do the passwords and other stuff for the switch, so we can put the security. Actually the first layer is console, and then because first console we mostly sometime people don't put a password in a normal and medium offices, because here mostly your switch is locked and it's inside the data center, and there is access control into data center, and in case of forgetting our password changed and you forget the password, so then you can use a console port to do it, or otherwise you have to do the password recovery. So but some critical sites they ask, no, we need a console also a password, so we will put here a password. First come first, I will change the host name. I will do configuration terminal. This is the terminal where when you are in the config terminal, you will see that here we can put all the configuration commands. For example, if I want to change the switch name, so I will do host name. This is the, like I'm asking the switch name now. For example, I'm gonna install this switch in IDF 2 first floor. Okay, like you can give this name, hit enter. So now your switch name has been changed, and we will go for console password also. So before console passwords, there is some other things. If you're gonna go console, we can give a password like the only one line. I will say line, and if a question mark, you can see here we have line console. This is the console line where we want to put a password. So I will show console, and always there is one port only, so it will be a 0 only there. So we will press 0 and we will hit enter, and then you can see the prompt is changed from config to config.c. Prompt before was only config under the brackets. Now it's config console, config and line. It means we are in some we are in VTY line or we are in console line. So the prompt is changed. Here we can do password. We can put a password. I can say Cisco okay, and hit enter, whatever password you want to do, and we can say login, okay, and hit enter. So at this stage our password is Cisco set to our console port. So if I do okay, and here I will say copy, run, start, like for saving I will do, and if I do exit, so here and enter again, now you see it's asking for the password. This is the console cable which is connected here. You can see our console cable is connected, so it's asking for password now. So I will go password Cisco, and then we are in again. Okay, so then enable again, and I will go configuration terminal. See here when we enable, so here I want to first we come here console password Cisco, we enter. Now second level is enable. I must, when I type enable, I must have a password here as well again. So this is the enable password. We will go inside the configuration terminal again, and we will say enable password Cisco. Again I did Cisco. Okay, so this is the enable password. I will come back out and okay, out. Here is the password for console. We are in enable, and now it's asking a password for enable, which we can use it again because we give Cisco. Okay, sometimes VTY lines are demanding for the enable secret passwords. We should give it that one also, because enable password is in a plain text, and when we put enable secret it is different, and then we have to set a privilege level like 7, so it will encrypt the passwords. It in the running configuration you cannot see that password. Okay, now put the enable secret as well. Enable secret, Okay, here we can see specify the encryption secret will follow. If we say 5 or level, you can say level number you can give here, and if we ask 5 here, and then we can put the encryption string, line any of the enable secret, and then level, you can exact level which level you want, but mostly we use sometime because 15 VTY lines are there also, and sorry, the 5 is the specified encryption secret will follow 5, and then we can give a like line enter, and enable secret here is Cisco. If we give enter, and one of the thing is because enable password and enable secret password, secret will take overwrite, and if we go here again, show run, if I show you, see here we put it the enable secret 5, and then you see I already gave us name Cisco here. See the Cisco enable secret is Cisco, so here is Cisco, but it went into encryption mode and you cannot see what is the actual password. So this was I was talking about, and in the down you can see the enable password is Cisco, it's only enable, and then secret is with the encryption of this. So this is the difference. Secondly, main of the okay, so at this stage mostly our switch is configured with the passwords and everything. And one more thing, I want that after the configuration, I want my computer from my desk to reach this PC via IP address. So we can connect the computer and we can remove this and come back to our seat, and then we can do the configurations and everything. So meanwhile we have our PC, and here we can give the IP address 192.168.1.1, and I will give one, and we don't have a gateway, so I will not give. So I will keep this one pinging, and for a switch we will give IP2, and I will put continuous ping, so we should have the switch. Okay, so here is our router, this is laptop, and this is the switch, sorry, the PC. Okay, so second thing, when we go for our VTY lines, we need to the telnet or SSH, we required a VTY lines. Okay, so that's the thing we will configure now, and then we will go to the next level. So definitely you must need a reachability from your your network from switch to your PC, so you can telnet or you can SSH. So second thing, we will go here, and in that we will configure line VTYs. So these are the lines where the all 0 to 15 lines I will go inside, and I will say password Cisco, and login exit. Okay, so here we can also encrypt the password. If we service password encryption, So our these passwords, all the passwords will be encrypted during the, if we say show run. So these passwords are all encrypted mode and we cannot see what is the password. This is good for the security reason. So at this stage, all our telnet is configure. You can set banners. You can set, for example, if somebody want to come to our switch and want to log in, so we can say banner motd or banner login motd. Now we have to specify anything. I will put star to finish my characters. So I can please do not, or you can make a very nice different way. So we can say this line and then enter. Please do not enter whatever your banner is, your cybersecurity guy is giving you. Try to enter the switch. Only authorized users are allowed. Okay, so then we can do it. Okay guys, so here only the authorized persons are allowed, and we will close the this thing, our lines. So if I type now this star which is used to finish the, and I will use the star now, star, and hit enter. Now I'm out of this motd banner. So now we will receive a banner here. There is one more thing. If I go back, I will save the configuration, copy, run, start, and exit, and enter. See, now if I enter, even on my console you can see the banner, please do not try to enter the switch. Whatever the sentence you want to put, it's up to the company policy, and mostly company peoples they give it, and only authorized users are allowed. Okay, so this is the stuff, and enable, we are in. Okay, so let's see, show run. See, the all passwords we used encryption mode, so this Cisco is also changed, this is also changed, and at the end we have line VTYs, banners, and we will have a line console, we have a password, line VTYs, we have a passwords. Okay, so let's configure the telnet, okay, and see if it is working or not. For telnet, we must need a ping from our switch to our network. On this stage we can close our, if we configure properly telnet and SSH, so we can wind up with this console cable, shut down your laptop, go and sit on your desk and see if the switch is reachable. So we can do only telnet until we cannot reach to the switch. So for the reaching to the switch, you must have a one management IP. Most of the switches have a management port. You can put the management IP there, or in different way, but some of these we use VLANs. We have our management VLAN. From there we can give a one IP. So for example, here in this switch we have only one VLAN, which is called this one, and all the ports there. So I will make a VLAN 1. I will create a interface and give a IP address. Interface VLAN 1, IP address 192.168.1.2, 24-bit mask I will do, and I will say no shutdown, exit, and after a little time we will see we have reachability from our switch, from our PC to our switch. So now I can do some configure. I will do copy, run, start. I will save my changes here, and now I can, from this my PC, I can connect to my this switch, and I can do further our you can say configurations. So definitely I will go to telnet now, and we can do SSH. This is telnet and SSH. We don't have a party. telnet, and we'll give a IP address 1.2 and connect. You see the same banner we are reaching, the trying 192 is open. Please do not try to enter the switch. The same banner we are receiving now. I will go Cisco, and we are in to our switch Cisco. Okay, so we are in the switch already, and now we don't require this anymore, and we can shut down this one, and now we can connect our switch from the our desk. Okay, so this is the main you can see the configuration. Sometimes people say no, we want the SSH connections also, and must need SSH because telnet is in a plain way. It can be intercept in the between switch and on the wire anywhere, so telnet is not good because the password is going on a plain text. So people mostly use SSH. So let's configure SSH. We will must do user. For example, we'll go configuration terminal, and we'll say we have to make a user name and passwords. You can give different username and different passwords on this. So we will configure a username. We'll call admin, and password again I will go Cisco. Hit enter. This is my local database for users. On the other hand, when we have a radius and we want to authenticate from our Active Directory, Windows Active Directory, most of time there is another option to get login and get the user data from the Active Directory also. That's another part of authentications. So here user admin and password is Cisco. I will say IP domain name is our homelab.com. Hit enter. And then we will say crypto key generate RSA, enter. Okay, it's created. Okay, and after that we will go to our VTY lines again, line VTY 0 to 15, and password is Cisco, and then login local. Here we are asking check the database in local on this system switch, and if there is a username or password is defined, take the from there. And another thing which we are doing mostly, we need to tell the transport also to the line VTYs that these transports are allowed on and will be can come to you for the entertainment. So I will say transport input is telnet and SSH. Okay, so here is the, I think we can say at a time one, telnet is already open, we can say SSH and hit enter. So, and we can say telnet transport and SSH. Telnet is already we did, SSH. Okay, so at this stage our transport is SSH, and for some verification commands we can say here show crypto key map key RSA, RSA. So here you can see the crypto key informations. So now we will copy, run, start, and here is this. Now I will close this one and I will reopen. Yes, close the session, and I will do for again my terminal. Where is that? Here is SSH or telnet. I will use now SSH because we use telnet. Now we'll go 192.168.1.1 2, which is our switch, and username is admin. Let's see if we can connect. Yes, he's asking SSH is connected. Let's go. Password is Cisco, and again we are in our switch, and we can connect and we can configure whatever we want. Okay guys, so I think this is enough for this video. You guys know that this is totally scratch, and I will definitely address that guy who requested these small things. It's very small, very basics, basic and very handy, which we came to know today, and hopefully you enjoyed that. I hope you like my video, and if you enjoy this video and new on my channel, please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos. Take care. Bye bye.